You might never be able to fully recover from porn, but you can continue to desexualize your mind. When I say you might never be able to fully recover from porn, I mean that you might still have craving, desire to watch porn. However, if you start desexualizing your mind by quitting porn, by lowering your gaze, by doing things like mindfulness and meditation and train yourself not to be so attached to a woman's validation, to a woman's female body parts. If you can objectify a woman less, that's the process of desexualizing your mind. And yes, as men, we all have the wish, we all have the desire to have sex with women. It's completely normal. But after years of watching porn, you can still have this kind of desire to watch porn. However, that does not mean that you will relapse and watch porn again. Of course, it can happen at the beginning because relapses comes with the territory. But that's a different question from quitting porn for a long time and still having some form of desire to watch porn. We might have desires for a lot of things that are not good for us. I could have desire to eat a lot of McDonald's, a lot of junk food. But it does not mean I indulge. However, if I had kind of a food addiction, which I kind of have, I would not be able to control myself. Same as watching porn. When you watch porn regularly, maybe every day, it's hard to resist the urge. It's hard to let go of the urge, more precisely. But when you start desexualizing your mind by quitting porn, by lowering your gaze, by that I mean not looking and lingering at attractive, sexy women, whether it's in real life or virtual life, Instagram, social media, etc., etc. And meditation and mindfulness, when you practice those tools and when you get better, more advanced at all of those tools, you can properly desexualize your mind. So the yearning, the desire to watch porn not only will come to your mind less frequently and less frequently over time. For me, I've quit porn for many years. I seldom have desires to watch porn. I have every now and then, but it's very, very, how should I put it? It's very, very meek. It's not strong at all. It's very weak. It's a thought and it passes away. I don't indulge it. My desire to watch porn is nothing compared to my desire to not watch porn. Does it make sense? Because when you desexualize your mind properly, you understand the benefits of not watching porn. And you understand that watching porn offers a small amount of pleasure that is incomparable from not watching porn and the benefits you get from not watching porn. Not only is your body and your brain trained to not watch porn anymore, but you also understand, you rationalize the fact that you're not watching porn. And it's a good rationalization because you understand that porn does not offer you anything. However, quitting porn is something you can be proud of. And you want to keep on having the same self-esteem and you want to trust your words that you will not watch porn anymore. And for men and a woman too, it is very important to be true to your own word. So that's why it does not matter if you can fully recover. If someone were to do a brain scan right now and tell you, you have not recovered from porn, you might think, oh, it's horrible. I thought I was free from it. It does not matter. In your mind, you can decide you are free from it. When you desexualize your mind, it does not mean you are always going to have the right thought when it comes to porn. But if you do not indulge, if you keep on going, moving forward, and not indulge in watching porn, you're good to go. Same with people who used to drink or who used to do drugs. They might have the desire to do so, but it does not mean that they will indulge. Same for junk food, same for food addiction, same for social media addiction. You still have the yearning. You might still have triggers, but those triggers come less frequently and not as intense as before, until a point where you can deal with them like a walk in the park. I guarantee it. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you very soon.